Welcome back to Marvalous the XO. So go ahead and subscribe, join the family, and then like and share. Okay, so real quick, this is going to be skincare and hair care journey update number 6. So, and BT Dubs found my ring. It was in the kitchen. The baking challenge, the baking biscuit challenge that we did, I guess it was 2 weeks ago. I took my ring off and I left it in the kitchen. So I guess we have officially hit 30 days. I officially started using RUSHIN Clear skincare on August 17th, and it is now September 21st. So, I mean, this side is still a problem, obviously. This side's, doing what it does. So listen, overall it almost looks like both sides of my face match now, so that's cool. This side is not nearly as irritated as it once was, so that's awesome. I did look on their Instagram and I saw this one person did like a 4-month update and their skin is like spotless. So I think with products like this you have to give it like 90 days. And my skin isn't like irritated like how it was with the previous skincare I was using, so that's good. Like my skin's not like raw or feeling all gross, so that's a plus. Also this is like, I don't even know, day 3 hair. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good if I do say so myself. Real full. Real full. So really, I guess there's not too much to talk about hair-wise. I feel like my hair is growing real fast though. You ever feel like your hair like isn't really growing until you like color it and you spend all that money and you get it professionally done and then your hair just like starts growing like weeds? No one told it to do that, okay? No one told it to do that. But thankfully, for Halloween, I'm gonna re-dye it with the dye that Honey gave me. Thank you, Honey, for that. And all that good stuff. So I guess that's really the update with my skin and hair. Let's talk about this iOS update. You guys, I'm obsessed. So if you do not know, iOS 14, I don't remember when they released it, but I downloaded it, I think Saturday night, like late Saturday night. Didn't really know like what, or maybe it was Sunday. Nope, I downloaded it Sunday, like Sunday afternoon. And then Jessica, thanks for telling me, girl, was telling me like all of the new features. Like if someone calls you, it doesn't take up your whole screen. It like kind of slides down a little bit and you can like slide it away or hit ignore or whatever. And then when someone's texting you, like if you go out of the actual text message and you go down your list of like humans, you'll see the dots of like whoever's texting you. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. There's some more stuff. But the main event is this new app called Widgetsmith. And I'm going to show you guys what mine looks like. It literally took me like 6 hours to do this. All right, so here's my lock screen. Again, Brandon, thank you. This is like my favorite picture of myself. And then this is my home screen. Here I called this potions. This is like where my settings and maps are at. The next one's gonna be socials and creativity. It is where all my social platforms are. And then to the bottom left, that's my phone contacts. The middle is my text messages, the internet, and then my music. So I'm obsessed. It's giving me all the like dark aesthetic that I live for. I love deep emerald and like blush and black. Like love deep emerald, blush and black. I even like deep emerald with like really pretty pops of like red or maroon or like a deep purple. And then I'm Slytherin, so that is why you see the Slytherin symbol. And a lot of like potions and all that stuff, because I just love that whole dark aesthetic. I think it's so cute. It's very just like cozy to me. When Chris and I redecorate, the whole like vibe of our new home is gonna be like black and emerald and blush and like with like a hint of gold and maybe like a deep purple. Chris loves all things space, so that's all the black. And then I love everything just like dark and romantic. When I worked in Virginia Beach. I worked for this architectural firm, and I looked up all the definitions of like interior designing, and one of the ones that I fell in love with is called moody, like MOODY, and it is like a mood of the room, and it's all things like dark. Oh, it almost reminds me of like Edgar Allan Poe, like the deep rich like greens and the deep rich maroons, like that blood red and like burgundy, like deep navy blue. It's just a lot of dark, deep shades that I feel like are so cozy and like romantic to me. So that's why my phone looks like that. So yeah, I guess that's really all I have. This is a super short video. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow because hello, it's my 1 year YouTube anniversary, and I still don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, bear with me with that because your girl don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I heard in Virginia it was like 60s, which I wish it was like that here. I think it's like 80 something today. It has been super breezy out here though. Like really breezy. So that's cool. Like I guess that's the most fall I'm gonna get from Florida in September. It doesn't really start, like the temperature doesn't really start dropping here until like January, February. Like earlier this year, I think Chris and I went to Disney in like January, and I think we had on jeans and a hoodie, and we were like, it's so cold. It was like 60 degrees outside. But in Florida, that's freezing because it's the temperature of hell at all times. So I guess that's it. Oh, have you guys started Ratchet? Nurse Ratchet on Netflix? So Chris and I are on episode 6. Like, when I turn this off, we're going to watch, and there's only 8 episodes, so we've been trying to pace ourselves, but we did not do a good job. We watched like all of them up to like 6, obviously. We stopped at 6 last night. We were like, all right, we'll start 6 tomorrow. We cannot do this. We can't like rush through this. But we're gonna finish it. You guys, it's so good. It's not scary, but it definitely has the same vibe as American Horror Story. And Sarah Paulson, I mean, she's amazing. She like makes that show. Her and Jessica Lange make that show. Oh, and what's her name? Oh my gosh. The girl who plays Violet. She's the, what's her name, sister from The Conjuring. I forgot her name, but she's awesome. So yes, Nurse Ratched is everything. Sarah Paulson, first of all, she slays her outfits. Oh my gosh, like her outfits are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I could go on just about her outfits and just like her presence on camera. Like she's just incredible. I cannot say enough incredible things about her. Like her poise, her elegance, how she talks, how she like handles herself, how she carries herself. There's just something about her. And she is like so intimidating, but in like the best way. Like she's not like that intimidating boss that you like hate. Like just don't cross her. You know what I mean? Like just don't cross her. And I just love how she just completely keeps it together. Like there's this one scene where, okay, this is in the trailer, so not spoiling anything, but if you really don't want, just skip this part. But there's this one scene where one of her coworkers eats her peach, or is about to eat her peach, and she was like, what are you gonna do about it? And Sarah Paulson, she didn't say anything. She just looked at her and was like, and the woman was like, what are you, deaf? And like just calm, smooth, collected. She goes, no, I'm thinking of all the ways I'm going to do something about it, or something like that. And I was like, it's so cool. Like just so, I think I like butchered how they said it, but whatever, you get the gist. It is just so, oh, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It is a little gory, so if you have a weak stomach, don't watch. But it's definitely not nearly as gory as I feel like Coven was. Coven, American Horror Story was super gory, and then all the other American Horror Stories really gory. Freak Show was very uncomfortable. Chris and I tried to watch Freak Show. What did we get to like episode? We couldn't even make it through episode 1, right? Chris, not listening to me. He's playing a game. He's not listening to me. I'm pretty sure we couldn't get through episode 1. Christopher, episode 1. Could we get through episode 1 of Freak Show? Did we finish it or we stopped it?
I think we watched like the first 2 or something like that.
I don't even know if we made it to episode 2. I don't think that's right. I think we were on episode 1. And then I think near the end we were like, done. So yeah, but this show, it's uncomfortable and just like the best ways, like the cinematography in this show and just how they like put things in your head, just it's so incredible. I love shows that like make you think and just creep you out. They're the best shows. They're the best daggone shows. Oh, how did I forget? There's another this is a movie. So for anyone who loves Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson and who else was in that movie? A whole bunch of people. Dudley from Harry Potter was in that movie as well. This is such a dope movie. So it is also on Netflix. It is so great because Tom Holland, it's really hard for certain actors to break out of a certain role. Like Zac Efron, he was in High School Musical, and then every movie after that he was like the typical jock, like the super tan, super buff, you know, super hot but like dumb or jerky role. And it was very hard for him to break out of that. I don't think he broke out of that shell until he played Ted Bundy on Netflix. That was when everybody was like shook. Okay, like he did that, but that, I mean, that took years for him to get and to do. Like it just, his movies, he was just always the hot jerk or the hot dumb boy, you know what I mean? But Tom Holland he's played a few characters, but this was a role I never would have imagined seeing him in, and he killed it. He did so great, I think, with him being Spider-Man and being like the young, like nerdy, like, oh, I like Mary Jane and la la la, and like I'm Spider-Man but don't tell, la la la. Like he just had this like innocence about him, and in this movie he is aggressive and I'm living for it. He's so great. He's so great, and he has like this accent, like this southern accent, and then Robert Pattinson does this accent that doesn't even sound like him, like at all. And he did a role that I never really saw coming either. There was just so many incredible people in this movie. Who else? Oh, the guy who played Pennywise, the new Pennywise. What's his name, Chris? The guy who plays Pennywise in It. What's his name? Isn't it like Tom Skarsgård something? Skarsgård. But what's the first name? I don't think it's Tom.
Something. I don't know. There's too
Can
many
you tell by your
Skarsgård.
phone? Chris is literally holding his phone. He's like, I don't know. Bill. There we go.
Tom was Tarzan, wasn't he?
Yes, that's why I think I thought of the name. Tom is the guy who played in The Legend of Tarzan or something like that, like the live action one. His brother is the blonde, he's brunette. He was amazing. Oh my goodness. The little kid who like played
That was Alex.
Tom Holland.
Alexander Skarsgård played Tarzan.
Oh, Alexander. Then who's
I
Tom?
don't know. We could be making.
Is that the dad? Anyways, y'all have phones, y'all can look it up. The little boy who played like the young version of Tom Holland, he was incredible. Y'all just have to watch it. Oh, it's so good. It's not scary at all. They said it's like a gothic thriller, which makes a lot of sense, actually. So yeah, that's an incredible movie. What is so funny?
There's no one's name is Tom Skarsgård.
No? So Chris and I just made up Tom Skarsgård. Maybe he's in the making. Are you sure there's not like a brother?
No.
The dad? What's the daddy's name?
I don't know. I don't remember, but it's not.
Ooh, whoopsie. Don't know who Tom is then. Yikes. But anyways, y'all have to see The Devil All the Time. It's so good. But like I said, it's not scary. It's just like a really dark thriller, and there's a lot of death, so buckle up for that. What other movies or shows have we been watching? Oh, we finished Woke. It's on Hulu. It's not scary at all. Everyone needs to watch this show. It's on Hulu. Blake is in it from Workaholics. The guy from, oh my goodness, New Girl. The African American guy. Why can't I think his name? Let me look. Okay, his name is Lamorne Harris. I hope I said that right. Lamorne. He's in it, and he's amazing. Then there's a few other characters in it that are just off the chain. They're great. I love them. Such a great show. I think it only has 8 episodes. And Chris and I like watched it, I think 2 days. Like, same thing that's about to happen with Ratchet. It's just so great. It is an eye-opener for people who are not paying attention to what's happening in the world when it comes to racial injustice. And if you are paying attention, it is just like, yep, they hit that right on the nail. It's incredible. The dialogues between Blake and then Lamorne are fantastic because you just get to see the dynamic of like, and also the perspective of like Caucasian people and African American people and like the different like trials they face and how they try to like relate information to one another and how like I'm giving it away. Anyways, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. It's really, really great, and I think it's really what we all need. It's a great conversation starter and how to like approach talking about like racial situations with your friends, especially if they're not the same race as you. I think it's a fantastic show. It's fantastic. So that's really what Chris and I have been getting into. Just like binge watching all of the shows and all of the movies. So, all right, that's it. So this has been another Marvelous Monday. And again, tomorrow's my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and I'm stoked. So, yeah, it's a good time. So, all right, remember to stay safe, stay sane, and be well. I'll catch you guys next time.